It's really that it's very awkward for people who know you. I would have been here myself before, Andy, if... It's just that I didn't know what to say to you. And frankly, now that I'm here, I can only think to say that I hope you spend the time while you're away and put it to good use and
Listen, would you please just spare the lecture? I've had a belly full of them. Really.
I really didn't mean it as a lecture, Andy. I'm sorry you took it that way.
Oh, yeah, well, it sounded like you were about to break into a chorus of behind every cloud there's a silver lining. Listen, Ed, it's very easy when you're on one side of the fence and nothing is happening to you to sit back and drop pearls of wisdom down on somebody whose luck has just run out.
Luck? Is that what you think happened to you?
I know that's what happened to me.
Luck has nothing to do with committing a crime and getting caught.
My only crime was getting caught, Ed. Come on, please. I just needed a little money to get the restaurant out of the red, that's all. I didn't have any rich and influential friends to go to, so I got some information. I shook down a few wealthy people for a few bucks they'd never miss anyway. I didn't hurt anybody, Ed.
Oh, no?
No.
What about all those innocent people that you've been terrorizing? Take Hope, for instance. She's always thought of you as her friend. And yet you're the person who is directly responsible for that accident that almost took her life, as well as the life of the child she's carrying. And right now, she's in the hospital waiting to give birth to that child.
Ken, I don't want to hear any more of it, okay?
Well, you get the general idea.
I said I don't want to hear any more.
The list goes on.
Oh, all right. Goodbye.
There wasn't any point to my coming here in the first place. Look, I'm not going to say anything about this conversation to your mother, because I think it would just depress her.
Well, maybe you should say something to Vanessa, because I think it would interest her. Oh, yes, I thought that would pull you down a peg or two.
Now, what does Vanessa have to do with any of this?
I think if you have any spare lectures on the virtues of being honest, you could give them to Vanessa, because I think she can use them.
What the hell are you getting at?
You know, I really feel kind of sorry for you, Ed. I mean, first Holly cuts out on you for Roger, and then Rita cuts out on you for Alan. You know, that made for some very spicy reading. Those files were almost so hot I couldn't touch them.
Look, if you want to say something about Vanessa, say it.
Okay, Ed, here it is. I wanted to laugh every time I saw the two of you together. Knowing you thought that you had finally found the woman you could trust after all these years. What a joke. Vanessa was the most deceiving. She lied to you from the very beginning, and she's been lying ever since.
About what?
About what? Well, let's take her famous suicide attempt, for example. Oh, your heart went right out to her, didn't it? But it wasn't your sympathy she was after, it was Ross Marler's. She faked that whole thing for his benefit, and then it backfired on her. True to form, Vanessa was playing games. And from the look on your face, I can see that she's still playing them.
I don't believe a word you're saying. You're just trying to take out some kind of sick revenge on anyone and anything before they put you away.
You don't have to take my word for it. You can just check it out because it's in Sarah's file. Oh, also in Sarah's file was the fact that Henry Chamberlain told Justin, because he didn't think he was going to be able to have his little girl around much longer. Also, your brother knows, Mike, Ed. So why don't you just wake up, Ed? Because everybody's laughing up their sleeves at you because they know how Vanessa is twisting you around her little finger with lies, Ed!
And now, the award-winning Guiding Light. This portion is presented by Bounce. It gets clothes soft, free of static cling, and gives them long-lasting freshness. And by Zest, the deodorant bar that leaves no sticky soap film so you feel really clean.
Yes, but you see, Miss Langley, I'm perfectly well aware that through all your charm and efficiency, you are lying through your teeth, because there's no way in the world that my father would fly out to Chicago without letting our staff there know where he is. So... Miss Langley, let me put it this way. If you don't tell me where my father is and tell me today, I will personally see to it that you are fired. And as for the two of you, I find it more than a little perverse that you have nothing better to do than to hang around and listen to other people's phone calls.
If it's privacy you want, you know, you do have your own office. I don't know why you insist on commandeering Alan's office like this anyway.
Don't use that tone of voice with me.
Vanessa, please leave.
Don't think I don't know why you're so anxious to have me out of here. You want to be behind closed doors with Mr. Bradley. A spectacle that I am only too willing to forego. Although I think the two of you deserve each other.
What a performance.
I guess it's me that brings it out in her, huh? You know, when I came in earlier, you two seemed almost friendly. What did you do, shake hands and call the truth?
Are you kidding me? Didn't you hear her closing remarks?
What were you two talking about, Joe?
Oh, who remembers? Let's see. She flew in here in a huff looking for Henry, and I said that you told me that he flew off to Chicago this morning. Now, was that a mistake?
Oh, I wonder why he didn't tell her himself. I mean, Henry knew that Vanessa was in Chicago this morning herself.
Well, maybe, just maybe, might have something to do with those letters that Henry wrote to Brandon Spaulding.
Oh, Joe, I think the information in those letters has gone to your head, you know. All of that happened before Vanessa was even born.
Yeah, that's true. Just think now. For Henry, it might not be over yet.
Poor Barbara. How is that dear lady holding up?
Well, she seems to be doing all right. My brother took her over to see Andy in jail after the hearing, and then she's going to spend the night with my mother.
Well, that's good. I'll try to see her as soon as I get back. And meanwhile, will you please give her my very best?
Yeah, I'll sure do that. And I'll let you know if I hear anything at all. Wait, just one second. Now, are you sure that the name was Ryan at the time of the woman's death? Yeah, okay. Here, wait, let me just make a note of that. Okay. Good. Well, I'll certainly check into that. Thank you very much, Henry. Bye.
Well, I don't know who that was on the phone, but I don't know that I deserve the brilliant defense he gave me.
Yeah, of course you did. That was Henry Chamberlain. Huh? And he wanted to know if somebody would look after Vanessa's interests if she goes into the Copper Lantern with Trish. Interested?
I don't know, Mike. I think that place might be jinxed for me. You must have heard Andy's harangue on the subject of Derek Colby on his way out of the courtroom.
Now, come on. Now, that... Andy has to learn that he can't blame the rest of the world for things he got himself into. Did you happen to see Trish's reaction when she saw Andy staring at him in the courtroom?
Absolute terror.
Yeah, well, see, Andy had told her that he was going to get her and even the score, even if he had to do it from behind bars. And, of course, she'd been through so much with the guy that she believed him.
Is there any news on Hope, by the way?
Yeah, I talked to Dr. Sedgwick, and she said that Alan was there, but that Hope was resting comfortably.
Good. I'm glad to hear it.
Well, mission accomplished. Is Trish staying?
I tried my best, but no luck.
Oh, Trish. You don't know what you're missing. I'm about to light the charcoal.
Oh.
Excuse me, I'll get that.
I'm going to get out of your way, okay? Oh,
Ed. Well, this is a surprise. Yes, I know, Justin. I'm sorry to stop in like this, but there's something I have to check with you before I make a move that I may regret if I don't have my facts straight.
Yes, and only if my own true love was waiting, and if I could hear her heart.
What are you doing?
Come on, Shirley, you must have something better to do than watch me build a barbecue.
Something better than watching you? I can't think of one single thing.
Oh. Oh, what a perfect day this has been, huh?
What time is it?
Well, about 6:15. Why?
Well, just think we've been married 28 hours. And we still have tonight, and all day tomorrow, and tomorrow night. Before we have to deal with the real world.
Yeah, I know. But we're going to have to leave, you know, like crack of dawn day after tomorrow, because I have to get back on over to Ed's and take a shower and
Oh,
get out
let's
of the
not
hospital.
think that far ahead, okay? I don't want to make tomorrow go any faster than I know it already is going to.
You're right. Let's stay in the present, because it's so perfect. Now, let's see. The coals will be ready in about a half an hour. So, what can I do in the meantime?
Absolutely nothing, because
Nothing?
everything is all fixed in the kitchen anyway.
Why don't I make a salad?
Because it's in the refrigerator, and the dressing's all mixed and everything.
Great.
Mhm.
Well,
And
considering
I-
the size of those steaks that Ben left us, I'm sure that steak and salad will be plenty.
Well, I thought you'd be hungry. I made a bunch of other stuff, too, and I made a dessert when you were in the shower.
You're kidding. When did you learn to cook?
Actually, I didn't. But Maggie gave me a couple of tips in the time between when I proposed to you and when we got married.
Now, when did you find the time to cram in a crash course in cooking?
Well, Mike gave me a couple of quick chats about it, and
Yeah?
but we won't be able to eat the way you did at Ed's. You know, I mean, we're on a budget. We'll have to eat things like meatloaf and casserole and pasta, like spaghetti and macaroni and...
Oh, my goodness, I can see it now. Growing old and fat together.
Nothing wrong with that.
I know.
Oh, and when we get settled in, I want to have a dinner party.
Yeah?
Just sort of, you know, to sort of thank everybody that helped us with the wedding, like Bert and Hope and Mike and my mom and...
Whoa,
Ed and
wait. We're going to have 2 or 3 of those dinner parties. We're never going to fit all those people into our tiny apartment.
Well, then we'll just have to get Ed to build a wing over the garage, won't we?
Yeah, well, I think on that remark, I will go and season the steaks. I like mine rare. How about yours?
Medium well done.
Medium well done, Morgan. That's the surest way I know of to ruin a beautiful steak.
Well, then ruin it.
Ruin
Because I don't want to eat anything that's bloody and raw and...
Oh, well, it pains me to do it. But if that's what you want, I'll put yours on first and burn it to a crisp.
What are you laughing at?
You. And the fact that we just had our first major disagreement, and we've only been married, what, 28 hours, 4 minutes, and 12 seconds.
Well, we'll see you both later. Come on, Jack.
Right.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
What's wrong? Andy Norris just told me something that I'd like you to verify for me, if you can.
All right, but I can't imagine what I know about Andy Norris that you don't.
It's not about Andy, it's about Vanessa. Did Henry Chamberlain ever say anything to you to the effect that Vanessa's suicide attempt was just a hoax that backfired? That she was merely trying to make Ross feel guilty for turning away from her?
Yes, he did. Henry told me that night you pulled Vanessa through an emergency.
Okay, fine. Thanks for being straight with me. That's it.
Oh, now, wait a minute, Ed. I mean, Vanessa's feelings ran very deep for Ross at that time.
I know all that, but I also know that Vanessa and I spent countless hours talking about that night. And she never batted an eye. She let me go right on believing it. I'm sorry, excuse me.
Oh, Ed, I'd like you to meet a newcomer to Springfield, Carrie Todd. Carrie, this is Dr. Ed Bauer, Chief of Staff, Cedars Hospital.
My pleasure. It's nice to meet you.
Ross, excuse me, will you?
Good night, Ed.
Gee.
Yeah, what's the matter with Ed?
It's a personal problem, Ross.
Mike, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I did not mean to be rude to your secretary, and I did not mean to be rude to Derek. It's just that my thoughts are all in a dither. Well, do you realize that my father left for Chicago this morning knowing full well that I was there myself? He did not leave me a message. He did not tell me where he was going or how I could get in touch. Oh, yes, obviously you know. You just spoke to him on the phone. Well, that's why I'm here. I would like to know what's going on.
Well, I'm sure you know that I can't discuss my professional dealings with your father.
Oh, Mike, if my father is in trouble, I want to know now.
I really can't tell you anything except to say that your father is staying at your house in Chicago, and if you'd like to call him, why,
What?
you certainly...
That is amazing. He is lying to me. I have called there again and again, and the housekeeper swears he's not there. It's just been one of the worst days in my life. Starting with that phone call from the DA asking me to come back from Chicago to testify in that sordid little Andy Norris case, and then I get here and I need to speak to my father, and I can't find him. He's vanished into thin air, and then I bump into Ed outside the courthouse, and I tell him all kinds of half-truths that I know he doesn't believe.
I think you should have told him the truth to begin with. I know Ed well enough to know he never would have pried into any kind of details.
Oh, dear. Why does my life have to be so complicated? Oh, I'm sorry. I think I'll just go right back to the penthouse and call my father and demand that he fire that housekeeper and then make him tell me what's going on, why he's being so mysterious.
Can I give you a little unsolicited advice? Your father may have some pressures of his own to deal with. I'm not saying that's the case, but if it is, he would need your support and not any demands or accusations.
Let's just stick to our own turfs, shall we? I know my father. You know the law. Well, I suppose if I go back now, I'll have enough time to relax before Ed comes to pick me up. I'll tell him you said hello and thank you for everything.
We'll continue with part 2 of The Guiding Light in a moment. The Guiding Light. This portion is presented by Mild Ivory Liquid, the dishwashing liquid with long-lasting suds, and by delicious mountain-grown Folgers, mountain-grown for rich flavor.
Well, that doesn't sound like much of a summer vacation, does it? Listen, Philip, if I don't see you before you leave for school, have a wonderful year.
Okay, don't forget to give him the message.
Oh, I will give him the message. Goodbye.
Bye.
Something tells me that you would like to see little Philip Spaulding take a long vacation off a short pier.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. It's just that Alan is talking about shrugging off his responsibilities here to lead an idyllic life with a woman who won't even see him or speak to him. And naturally, that upsets me. Alan is the driving force behind this company, and he cannot be replaced by Amanda and Philip.
Now, just relax. From what I've heard, Amanda is an emotional wreck, and Philip's got a few years to go before he's any kind of a threat to you.
There's nothing funny about it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just trying to lighten you up. I mean, you have been absolutely grim ever since I walked in here.
Well, I have a lot on my mind, all right? The Lewises are flying in from Oklahoma tomorrow for some very complicated negotiations here. And Alan is telling me that he won't be available because Hope is in the hospital. Doesn't make any sense. Hope is perfectly fine now. And Alan knows that Henry and Vanessa won't miss being at those meetings, not for anything in the world. He also knows that they have been opposed to that Lewis oil deal right from the very start. So that leaves little old me here to try to curb the two of them and to maneuver a transaction that at this point could make or break this company.
Just don't panic. I mean, you can do anything you set your mind to. But besides, you're not alone. There's Ross. He's on your side, isn't he?
Yeah, that's true. But he isn't even going to be here tomorrow.
Because I've got this crazy plan in mind. My only fear is that it may be a little too crazy. I don't want her to think I'm certifiable.
I promise I'll never tell.
All right, I talked to Alan, and I talked to Diana.
Touch those buttons. They'll wither right up in your hand. I know.
Well, Carrie, did everything out there meet with your approval?
Of course it did, but you know I'm easy to please. I even like weeds. They may be homely, but they have integrity.
I cannot believe there's a weed left after all the work we did.
I agree with you. Thank you. Thank you. Where's Philip tonight?
Philip. Well, we got a very brief glimpse of him as he raced in here to call Alan, and then he shot back out the door over to the Perrys across the street. They invited him for dinner. They have a boy his age. And speaking of dinner, just tell me when you want to eat and give me half an hour to put the chicken on.
Great.
Well, it's good to hear. I did promise Carrie an early evening because Alan's jet will be whisking her off to New York at the crack of dawn tomorrow.
My best time of day.
Well, an early night is fine with me. I promised Dr. Sedgwick I'd get at least 9 or 10.
Honey, what's wrong?
Oh, I can't be sure. I think I just got my first contraction. I guess I should start timing them, shouldn't I?
How about sitting down?
Oh, Lord, the first contraction. Justin, shouldn't she be lying down or something?
Carrie, would you keep him occupied? He's never been through anything like this. He's liable to pass out on us. Are you sure it's a contraction?
Yes, I mean, I think so. I can't be sure. I never went into natural labor with...
I've never gone into labor before, so how could I know?
Sure. This may be quite an evening, but no dinner, though.
Rossmeyer, I couldn't care less about dinner. You couldn't drag me away from here. We could be watching the beginning of a brand new life. What could be more important than watching a real-life miracle?
You don't have any room for dessert, huh?
Well, you can make room. Why don't we hike up to the falls and watch the sunset? Maybe take a swim?
Okay.
And then we could come back for dessert, other things.
I hope that it's cool enough tonight to have a fire again.
Oh, I think it will be.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me just get some coffee at least, okay?
Well, all right, if you twist my arm.
All right. That sounds so strange. That's the first time that we've had any connection with the outside world since you've gotten here.
I don't even know how much I hated that sound until now. Oh.
Oh, don't answer it.
What? Why not?
Hey, it's going to be in bad news. I'm not on our honeymoon. Just let it ring.
Morgan, I can't. It might be an emergency. It might be your mom or Amanda.
You're right. Go ahead. I was stupid.
Hello?
Kelly, it's Dr. Marler.
Oh, hi, Justin.
Listen, I hate like hell to call you up there while you're still on your honeymoon, but I believe Jackie's gone into labor, and I'm not going to be able to make it to work tomorrow.
Oh, don't say any more, Justin. I'll be in tomorrow. It's no problem.
Look, there's no point in coming in tonight. Just report for work in cardiology tomorrow morning.
Oh, great. That's fine. But listen, call me if you need anything before that.
I will, but I think the next call I make will probably be to tell my friends whether it's a boy or a girl. Again, I'm really sorry, Kelly.
No, don't be. Don't be. Give Jackie my love, and we'll hope everything goes smoothly.
Thanks, Kelly. Good night.
Good night. Justin wants me to come back tomorrow morning.
I can't believe it. I can't believe that you would allow a day to be cut off of our honeymoon. We only had 2 to begin with.
Oh, listen, Morgan, you know, Jackie's going into labor, so I don't think Justin is going to be at work tomorrow, and so I have to go in. Oh, come on. Now, I owe Justin. You owe him, too. I mean, if it weren't for him and Ed, we wouldn't have had the time that we had together. I have to be there to help out. You understand that? Oh, come on. I want to see the smile of a doctor's wife. You know, who knows that every night might bring another emergency call?
I'm sorry if I acted like a spoiled brat. Okay?
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, well, I'm just right now trying to follow the little advice that my mom gave me before the wedding.
Yeah, what was that?
Well, she said that if I always thought of your feelings as well as my own, that we'd have no problem with our marriage, because we would always be as happy and as in love as we are right now.
Remind me to thank your mom, okay?
Well, wait just a minute. Yeah, I mean, she might have given me advice, but I'm the one who put it into practice.
Well, remind me to thank you, too.
Thank me now.
You know...
What?
Since this is our last night, I don't think we should waste a second of it.
Okay. But I really like that idea about going up and watching the sunset,
Yeah?
and having them, moonlight swim and everything. And we could bring up the robes so we don't have to come back down and get them.
Oh, I didn't pack a robe.
It's okay, I brought the ones that Eve gave us, the matching ones.
Lucky me. Married girl who thinks of everything.
Yeah, I was thinking of something else, too. When we come back here, I want to make love in front of the fire like we did last night. Don't laugh.
Oh, no, I'm not. You want to know what I was thinking?
What?
I was thinking that we could make love by the falls while we were swimming, and then come back by the fire, get warm again.
Daddy, I cannot believe that my own father would have one of the servants lie to me. I want Mary Ellen dismissed in the morning.
Darling, I cannot do that.
I told her to say that I wasn't in. She was simply doing as I asked.
Well, I've already told her that she's leaving. All you have to do is see her to the door.
Vanessa, I have never spoken to you like this in my life, and probably I should have started sooner, but I have too much on my mind to put up with one of your spoiled tantrums.
Daddy, I think that you really should tell me what's bothering you now.
It's nothing you don't know about. It's just that our position at Spaulding Enterprises gets weaker and weaker, and Diane's gets stronger and stronger now that she has Ross on her side as well as Alan.
Daddy, I'm not worried about that. Once Joe comes up with something on Diane, we'll be perfectly safe, and I know he will. Besides, I know that's not the real reason for your bizarre behavior. I can tell from your tone of voice. It's the same tone of voice that I used this afternoon in the courtroom when I was telling a bold-faced lie.
Oh, now, Vanessa, that's ridiculous. Look, darling, why don't we just stop all this? Forget about me and just get ready for your evening with Ed.
Daddy, I'm all ready. All I have to do is change into a dress, which I can do almost as easily as you can change a subject. Now, I haven't wanted to talk about this, but I'm going to. I don't know how much of your bizarre behavior is due to your sudden and to me totally unfathomable friendship with Mrs. Thorpe, but I've tried, Daddy. I really, truly have tried, and I just want to say that if that woman has been filling your head with lies about how spoiled I am and how you ought to forge your own life, then I think it's really time...
Barbara has never said one word against you. And I certainly don't need anyone to point out to me that you're spoiled. I know that. And, by the way, what is wrong with my having a life of my own? You certainly never let anyone stand in the way of yours. Darling, if we continue this conversation, we're both going to regret it. So I'm just going to say goodbye, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Daddy,
goodbye.
Oh. Oh, Daddy, how could you say those things to me? Oh. Yes, who is it?
It's Ed.
Oh, Ed. Hello, you're early. I haven't had time to change. What's happened? What's wrong?
I think it's time we had a little talk, Vanessa. About that night that you were so full of grief about losing Ross that you tried to take your own life. Isn't that the way it went? I've never seen you at a loss for words before.
Ed, I know what you're here to talk about, and before we go any further, just let me say that I was going to explain everything tonight. Really, I was. And you can check with Mike, if you care to.
How does Mike fit in this?
Well, you see, I was so upset when I saw you at the courtroom today, and I had to tell you all those half-truths that I went...
Lies, Vanessa. They were lies.
Yes. They were lies. Anyway, I didn't know who else to turn to except for Mike, and so I went right to him, and we both agreed that... you see, I told him how upset I'd been about having to hold things back from you, knowing how totally honest you are, and Mike said that it would be absolutely best for me to be totally candid with you tonight.
You've had plenty of opportunities to be totally candid with me before tonight.
Yes. Yes, I have. It's just that, well, I didn't want to lose the lovely thing that had happened between us. Anyway, you know that I've been seeing Sarah, and I don't like psychiatrists. The reasons I've been going is that I'm really trying to change my nature. I do these rash, impulsive things, and then I have to lie to cover them up.
I'm glad to hear you admit that, finally. Vanessa, I feel like a complete monumental fool every time I think about the many times we talked about what happened to you that night. Our talks about the value of life.
But I treasured those talks, really I did. Why do you think I went to see Sarah? It was because of you. I wanted you to respect me. And you know that information? Now, the information that Andy had on me, that he was going to blackmail me with, was exactly this, and I was willing to pay him $50,000 to keep him quiet.
It would have been a lot less expensive if you'd merely come to me and told me. As it is, I did hear it from Andy.
Oh. Yes. Of course he did. I should have known. He hates me. He'd do anything at all to hurt me.
I'm the one who got hurt, Vanessa. Look, maybe you're capable of understanding this, maybe not. But you see, I went through an awful lot with Rita. And I'm just not ready to go through that again. And dishonesty was at the core of most of it. I'm still reeling from that.
But there's nothing else I haven't told you. I promise you. You've got to believe me. Nothing.
Believe you, I think that's a little hard for me to accept. Wouldn't you agree that that's... Look, trust can't be rebuilt, you see, just like that. No, I think we better just cool things for a while and maybe just forget about it.
Oh, please. Please, please don't go. I'm having such a hard time with my father. If you only knew, I really can't stand it if you leave me too.
Well, that's not what I'm doing. But I can't just pick up now as if nothing had happened, you see. And I'm not ready to take a chance of being cut up into little pieces again. Not yet. I'm just not up to it, so I'm leaving now. I do hope that your talk with Mike and this little talk we've just had help you understand some things about me. And what I think is important in life.
I understand. I really do. When will I see you again?
That depends.
What does it depend on?
On what I decide after I've had a chance to think through all this. Good night.
So you certainly don't have to worry about anything else where Andy Norris is concerned. I can promise you that.
Why is it that I almost believe it when you tell it to me and I just can't convince myself?
Well, it's always better when it's from somebody else.
Only if it comes from somebody you trust.
Well, I'm glad you trust me. I'll try to live up to that when we get the divorce in court, should we get that far.
It's good enough for me. Mike, I'd really like it if you could meet my father and brothers while they're here in Springfield.
I'd like to.
You know, my father had some reservations about my taking Vanessa in as a partner. What do you think about that?
Well, from what I've seen of Vanessa, she seems to have a pretty good knack for business, which could be valuable.
Well, it certainly could. You know, it's so strange. Vanessa and I went to the same schools, took the same courses for the most part. How did we end up such opposites when it comes to understanding money and business?
I think you're opposites in more ways than just that. Well, for one thing, Vanessa was born into money, and your family didn't come into money until you were 12 years old.
How did you remember that? I don't even remember telling you that.
I've got a mind like a steel trap. No, I remember, in fact, where you told me and when. We were at the hospital cafeteria, and it was the second time I met you.
Uh-oh,
And we were...
I can tell I'm going to be very careful about what I tell you from now on. And when and where, too. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't tell me the time. I'm sorry. I know I've kept you after office hours. I'm really very grateful for your time.
No, I was just thinking. I wanted to stop by the hospital and see my daughter. But then I was just thinking maybe you'd have dinner with me.
Oh, Mark, that's very sweet of you, but you really don't have to worry about me being alone. I feel much better, really, I do.
Actually, I was being very selfish. I wasn't worried about you being alone. I was worried about me being alone.
Well, in that case, you better go have dinner.
I don't understand this. You seem to be more jubilant about all this than I am. I'm the one that's going to get the new niece, the new nephew, whatever.
Does your sister Lainey have a child in Chicago?
No, she's only been married for a few months. Why?
It was just the way you said new, like you already had an old one, like maybe it wasn't your first.
Ah, no, that's figure of speech.
Oh.
Ross, Derek, what are you doing here?
Well, I'm waiting for Hillary. She volunteered to work late because Katie wasn't feeling well and took off about 6 o'clock.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
I'm Carrie Todd.
Hi, I'm Derek Colby.
Hi, Derek. Nice to meet you.
I'm sorry. This is Derek Colvin. He practices law with Mike Bauer, Ed's brother.
Ah.
Carrie has just moved to Springfield to work at Spaulding Enterprises.
Oh, terrific. Well, now, what are you doing? Is Jackie about to deliver?
Yeah, well, all the signs are here, and we brought her in about an hour ago.
Gosh. Well, look, let me know when it happens, okay?
Yeah.
See.
Oh, hi, Ross.
Hi, Ross.
Hey.
Derek.
Hi. Well, your meeting went on longer than expected, huh?
Well, meeting sort of fizzled out. We decided to turn it into dinner. I want to come by and see you.
Listen, will you two excuse me? I want to talk to Ross.
Yeah. Mercy. Did you find anything more out about that Springfield Investment Company?
No, look, Mike, I've been really busy with the Andy Norris thing, so I haven't gotten at it. But I have a note on my desk to get on it first thing in the morning. I did talk to Ross, though. And, he's much more relaxed now. Something more open about him. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, well, I would like a report on that as soon as you can. I want to tell Jennifer what's going on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Trish, hi. Hi, Ross. Hi. Mike, Jerry. We just brought in Jackie about an hour ago. This could be it.
Oh.
She's in a room right next door to Hope.
Well, keep your fingers crossed.
Thanks.
Did you happen to notice anybody in there with Hope?
Yeah, Alan's still in there.
All right, Justin, how can you wait here all night for the baby and be at work in the morning for cardiology?
No, I'm not. I'm going to take a few days off. You see, I called Kelly. I had to cut his honeymoon short today, but I'll make it up to him somehow.
I can't believe it's all has to end tomorrow.
Don't think of it that way. Think of it as a beginning. You and me for the rest of our lives. And that's what I'm here for. Wow, Lord, I love you.
I hope you always will.
Well, I don't see any signs of it slacking off at this point. How about one more swim before we call it a night?
If you're sure there's nobody around.
Well, if I wasn't sure, I wouldn't suggest it. Huh?
Okay.
Not even the first time I met you.
I love you so much. So much it frightens me sometimes.
Would you like a little change of scenery? We'll go down to the cafeteria and have a cup of coffee.
Oh, that's a good idea. Derek, you want to come with us?
Hmm? Oh, yeah, thanks. I think I will. I'm going to leave a note for Hillary, though, at the desk.
Okay.
Yeah. Justin, I had told the nurse I was going to be up here waiting for Alan to leave Hope's room, so if she comes looking for me, would you tell her we're going down to the cafeteria?
Yeah, fine, but I was just going to go check on Jackie. Ross, would you...
Yeah, sure. When Alan comes out, I'll let you know.
Yeah, okay, thank you. I'll see you later.
Yeah. Look, Carrie, I hate to see you sitting here waiting like this. It could be hours.
Please. Would the two of you let me proclaim once and for all that there is no place on this earth I would rather be than here with you waiting for your baby to arrive?
Well, it's just that I know you have to go to New York in the morning. Oh, which reminds me, I have to talk to my brother. Would you excuse me?
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Please, excuse us.
I hate secrets.
Yeah, that's all right.
Listen, I think it's absolutely terrific, and I think it's a milestone in your case. I hope everything pans out exactly as you planned it.
Thank you. So do I. Yeah.
Why do you look like the cat that swallowed the canary?
I'm sorry, my lips are sealed.
I hate secrets.
It's not going to be a secret for long.
There you go. Thanks. Oh, what a surprise. What are you two doing here?
Well, Jack
Joe?
is here. No news yet, but we're waiting.
Oh, I see. Well, good luck. Listen, do either of you know where I can find Alan? I brought over some papers he wanted to look over.
Yeah, Ellen is with Hope.
What's the room number, do you know?
I don't know, I've forgotten, but Hope's down at the end of the corridor. Jackie's next door to her.
Okay, thank you.
Go ahead, Dan. I'll wait here.
Okay, thanks. Thanks, Ross.
Mm-hmm.
Even Dr. Sedgwick's giving up on me. She left and said she'd check back sometime later.
Well, why don't you just try to relax and let nature take its course, huh?
That's what I'm doing, I think. Oh, I can't believe what I did at home just after the first contraction.
What do you mean?
Oh, Justin, I know you heard me. I almost let the truth slip out about Philip. When I said I'd never gone into natural labor before, and you caught me just before I said, with Philip.
Oh, I don't think Carrie picked up on it. And Ross knows that Philip's our son. So I don't think any harm was done.